How fast can we go?
Oh!
How fast can we go?
147.
Yeah, we're losing it!
No, we're not! No! Nope. We got this one. We got this one. Man, you guys just don't know how to jump out of a car, do you?
I am Batman. I mean, Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here, and welcome to another PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds video for Xbox. And today, I want to ask you guys a question, and I would like to see your answers in the comments. You guys have been really great about commenting on these open-ended discussion videos, just meant to get the community more active and get some feedback for the developers. So I'd love to see what you guys think about this issue. And this is kind of a sensitive issue for people that are sensitive about the game. Do you think that PUBG should have aim assist? Now, if you don't know what aim assist is, it's basically what helps you aim in this game. Maybe you don't know what it is, and maybe you're wondering why you suck so bad at aiming in PUBG, and why it seems like there's a magnet that pulls your aim away from the target. Well, it's not a magnet. It's your muscle memory being trained differently from other games that have aim assist. Now, there's two different forms of aim assist. We have aim assist slowdown, which means you're responsible for centering the target on your screen, and then your sensitivity will slow down to help keep you on the target. And then you have aim assist auto rotation, or as it's sometimes called, aim assist snap on, where it actually helps you center the target on your screen as you aim in. And if you combine these two together, you have some very powerful aim assist. So what I want to ask you guys is, do you think this game should have aim assist in it? Right now, it has absolutely no aim assist, and it is pretty difficult going from games that have aim assist, going to this game and having to learn how to basically retrain your muscle memory to work without aim assist. I mean, it's possible. It works. You see people that are really good at aiming. You see people that are really bad at aiming. But what I see most on Xbox are crazy potato fights. Let's talk a little bit about how this would be, and if they did add aim assist to PUBG. And I'm just going to throw before I go even further with the video, you guys are probably going to be like, well, what's your opinion? My opinion is leave it alone. It took me long enough just to learn how to be an average aimer, you know, but that's time that I spent practicing aiming without aim assist, and it is difficult, and that's coming from somebody that's played Xbox for years. You know, it is difficult adjusting from playing games that have aim assist to playing games that do not have aim assist. Now, so I think they should keep it out. But if they did add aim assist in, let's talk about how that would affect the game, okay? First, let's go with scenario 1, where all they do is add aim assist slowdown, okay? So that means you still have to center your target on your screen after you aim in, but then your sensitivity will slow down a little bit to help keep you on the target. This would stop you from accidentally pulling too far to the right, left, up, or down. You could pull a little harder on your controls to follow the enemy movement while you're strafing them, or while you're following them, standing still and shooting while aiming down sights. Okay? And let's say that's at any distance, okay? Let's just say any distance for now. Then let's take scenario 2. They don't add in aim assist slowdown, they only add in aim assist snap on, where you aim in, it basically snaps you onto the target, and then you're responsible for keeping your aim there the rest of the time that you're aimed in. So this would basically help people in real close quarters. Even this would actually allow quick scoping. This would actually let you scope in on somebody super fast and just get centered on them and pull the trigger without having to really do too much aiming on your own. The game basically will do most of the aiming for you if you have them somewhat close to the center of your screen. And let's just say that's at any distance. Now let's go with scenario 3. They add both of those in. Now that's some OP aim assist. If the game snaps you onto your target and it keeps you there, all you have to do is be the first person to see the other guy, and you're gonna win because you aim first, you shoot first, your shots are accurate because the game is basically controlling your aim and allowing you to stay on target. You have to be pretty bad to actually miss shots on somebody up close if the game is snapping you on and helping keep you on target with the slowdown. All right. And part of that slowdown I forgot to mention is that if the enemy moves, it will attempt to move your aim a little bit with the enemy, which can actually mess you up because sometimes the enemy will run past behind the guy you're shooting at and it will pull your scope right off. That happens in Call of Duty all the time. That happens in Battlefield all the time. Okay, now let's go with let's talk about these different scenarios and how we could get something that would actually work if they were to add aim assist into this game. Because if they add aim assist into this game, I don't want it to be super OP, because there's still a lot of people out there that are lobbying and trying to convince the developers to put aim assist in. If that happens, it's going to change the dynamic of the game. The people you call noobs before that are potato aimers all of a sudden are not going to be potato aimers. This game's going to be more like Call of Duty style, where people can just run up, see you first, and kill you. Now, if they decide to put it in the game, how can they balance that? Well, here's my idea. If they decide to put aim assist into the game, it should only take effect at for close range battles. It should not take effect for medium and long range battles. I don't think there should be any kind of aim assist for the medium and the long range battles at all. None. I think most of the potato fights happen up close. I have seen people right next to each other empty full assault rifle magazines out, and they're both still alive. Like, they're shooting at each other, and there's so much potato aim going on from both of them that they both have to reload before they keep shooting at each other. It's crazy. I don't see anything like that happen on PC where people are using the mouse, because you can be so much more accurate with the mouse. But when you have a controller without aim assist, potato fights happen all the time. Okay, so if they do add aim assist, I would only like to see it up close, and I would not like to see any kind of snap-on aim assist that actually helps center the target on your screen as you aim in. I think you should be responsible for acquiring that target, not the game. Now, I would not mind if they added aim assist slowdown only for close range gun battles. I think that would take the potato fight element out of the game and allow people to actually play more realistic without emptying 40 rounds of a magazine and only hitting 2 or 3 shots because they're not good with the controller, or they panicked, or whatever, whatever. I don't know why these potato fights happen so much, but it's apparent without aim assist in the game, it's going to be a lot of potato fights going on. So if they do add aim assist, that's the kind of aim assist I would like to see. Nothing too overpowered, nothing at medium or long range, and nothing that snaps you onto the target. Only a little bit of sensitivity slowdown when you go over the target, so it's a little bit easier for you in those close range gun battles to not have your scope or your optic going all over the screen whilst you're trying to aim at just one enemy. Let me know what you think, guys. I'm excited to I'm really excited to read the comments and hear you guys' opinion on this, because this is a pretty hot topic, pretty controversial topic. People actually get pretty upset. Pretty upset over this, have very strong opinions on it. I know I've talked with some people about it, and I think for the most part, most of the hardcore PUBG players that have been around since it came out on Xbox are gonna say, I'm just guessing this, are gonna say, we don't need aim assist in this game. It took us long enough, to do this, or I was already good at it and I like killing people that suck at aiming because there is no aim assist. I have a feeling that's kind of how the comments are going to go, but I'm very curious to see if I'm right. I want to know, honestly, what you guys think. If they add aim assist into the game, how should it be? And do you even think they should add aim assist into the game? So I'm just going to go out there and say, I think there's going to be more people saying no to aim assist than there are saying yes. But prove me wrong. Go ahead, prove me wrong. I would love to see that. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed all the chicken dinner clips. It took me a little while to edit all these together, but I think it came out pretty decent. I'm looking forward to reading the comments, so make sure you leave a like on this video. Make sure you comment your opinion, and just try not to be too toxic to other people that don't share the same opinion as you. It's all the same community. Let's all get along, and let's all have a great time. So if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe if you want to see more content. I will see you guys on the next video or the next stream. Later, everybody.